What is going on, everyone? My name's Boit, and I'm back with some more Age of Mythology. The Titans action spawning in the right side of the map in the blue color, playing as Oranos. His name is Redo. Yes, it's Redo Day today. We're watching a whole bunch of Redo games, and that's just what you're going to have to deal with. Hopefully you enjoy them, because he's a really, really good Age of Mythology player. His opponent today in the red color, playing as Hades. His name is Skady. Skady the man, Skady the myth, Skady the legend. I'm excited to see this one. We do have an interesting map here. We got Blue Lagoon, and I want to say I did post my build order here for the correct way to play a 4:30 advance time, or even 4:15 advance time on a 600 food Blue Lagoon. So if you want to check that out, you should go and check out the Greek build orders here. And so we're seeing Skady doing something just a little bit different. He's gone 5 villagers on the food immediately. You may be able to get yourself the resources, but I think your temple is going to be a little bit late for a 4:30 at any rate. So we'll see how things are going to go here. Hades versus Oranos here. Now, if I'm completely honest here, in my opinion, this matchup heavily favors the Hades player for several reasons. So first reason is Hades can go on most maps, can get a 4-minute advance time. On this specific map, you can go 4:15, and the Oranos player, on the other hand, cannot do a 4-minute advance time on these types of maps. They have to go 4:30 on a 600 food advance. I'm pretty sure that's the case. So they have to do a 4:30. So they're already on the back foot against Hades. Hades is going to be able to get their Ajax, their Chiron out, get their buildings going, and start attacking really, really early with the military academy and stables. So you get yourself cavalry and then hoplites, and then you can go in with a third military building a little bit later on Toxotes. And the reason why it's really strong is because Hades can then get themselves a bonus of making like shades every 5-ish deaths of a unit. So while they're getting hyper value out of their units, they get even more value out of their units following that up. But we'll see what's going to happen in this game if Skady is going to go for that play. There is another equally strong style that Hades can do, and that's a style that Momo has been kind of presenting recently in the Hades versus Atlantean matchup, which is a fast second town center, and then you kind of do a semi-fast heroic off of that town center, like sort of like 80 population heroic age, and then you try and race to the mythic age and see what you can do. To me, I feel like the easier option is just to Athena rush, but we'll see what's going to happen here. We do see the temple up. There's no real great town center. This town center is actually okay if you can drag that elephant in and eat it and drop the sentinels down and feel okay about that one there. So we'll see what's going to happen as Redo chucking his temple down. Very, very standard. He might have to eat some pigs over here, so he's got them sorted over there as well. The Katoskapots over here being incredibly annoying. And I don't even know what to say about this. I just hope that Skady gets punished by not scouting something in this game. This is supposed to be a scout, and it's just an annoying unit that needs to go away. Anyways, Skady does get himself out the Ajax, and he's actually going for a little bit of a later advance time at 3:45. So 4:45 advance time, chucks everyone onto gold over here. Lots of villagers on wood here, so he is going to be looking to grab himself a fast second town center. Already has his 2 on favor here as well, as the villager is continuing to get these zebra. Now, I've talked about this before, but the counter to the early Ajax is actually to bring your oracles back at around about 3 minutes and 30 seconds. You bring them back to this location. You see how many resources currently are in the bank here for Redo, and you just manually create oracle heroes. So, is this safe? It's not quite safe. That's so. You can wall segment there. Wall segment it. Go here. Wall segment. Wall segment. Yes. Oh, almost. The Ajax has been really so annoying. Oh. Has he got it? Quick. Wall. Yes. Wall segment up. And then through. And then he can't get in there. Poor Rito, he's having some real issues here trying to make that work. The Promethean getting chased away right now as the villager is about to get targeted back yet again. Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. Drops one side, drops the other side. Still trying to get in onto this location over here as he's going to delete that wall there. The Promethean causing some chaos. If he pulls this away, he might be able to keep one alive. He does, and the villager is back in here. But by the time this villager gets sorted over here, Chiron is going to be in here causing some problems. And Skady, on the other hand, he's grabbing his second town center over here. He's ready to grab this elephant. There's the Chiron coming in. And after all is said and done, the villager is now starting to get targeted. And oh, my mouse is having some issues here. And the villager, it gets taken down. First blood drawn by Skady. He's going to be really, really happy about that one there. As we do see the Valor getting dropped over here. As Redo dropping over onto this location, we see a cheeky little shockwave there to try and take down that Minotaur. Exactly what he does need to do, as the Terma is getting cleaned up very, very fast here. As the Minotaur attempts to retreat back over onto this location here, the Terma's going to get over here. Sentinels will get dropped probably immediately here in order to get a little bit of damage done onto these Hero Murmillo. But in the end, the Minotaur is down. Terma are getting taken down here as this Chiron and Ajax are getting a lot of value here. You have to remember that Ajax costs 150 resources, Chiron costs 200 resources, and he just picked off 2 units there. He did lose his Minotaur though, and he has done a little bit of damage to the Terma. So a little bit of damage has been done. Nice play there. He also picked off the Promethean as well. So good value there from those heroes in the early game for Skady. He's got his 2 town centers coming up. Redo, on the other hand, happily eating his Rhinoceros over here, doing everything that he needs to. The Citizen moving forward to eat these Zebra over here as Redo is going to be searching around the map now to take something out. We'll see. Is Redo going to continue making units? The answer is no. Redo is not continuing to make units anymore. Is he throwing a house up somewhere? He does need to do that. He wants to drop this town center first, though. He's going to have a little bit of idle time over here, potentially losing a unit somewhere. Wouldn't be a bad idea to just make sure that villager pops out we do see the manor is coming up, and he gets that order in there a little bit inefficiently, but it's all good. He sorts it out. No big mistakes there, and then his town center is going to start getting dropped as these units over on this position. The house not quite getting the building blockage that he would have liked here, as the hero is coming back to defend, and Redo is back out. Nice play thus far. This town center is going to be the next one here for Redo. You can see he's already got 5 villagers on wood. He is making some Terma here, which is a little bit off meta. When you get 2 town centered by the Hades, normally the Oranos player grabs this 3rd town center straight away. So we'll see how that's going to go as the Terma searching around for something else to take out. The unit's moving back over onto this location to just defend this one here. Skady, on the other hand, does he have any military buildings? Yes, he does. He's making some archery ranges here. And has this been scouted by Redo is the big question. Answer, no. He doesn't know that there's archery ranges here just yet, but he will spot that and he'll be like, ooh, maybe I can keep building some Terma here. As he does spot that low HP villager. Nice micro there by Skady. Takes down the hero Terma there. The rest of the Terma do get out with their lives, but they are very, very low HP as they're retreating away. As Skady here, he's in a good position, to be honest. He's got himself everything that he needs to have. He's got himself the elephant. He will have to start making some farms. And Redo, on the other hand, dropping the counter barracks over here, realizing, yep, it's going to be time to make myself some more Terma here to try and snipe down those Toxotes as best as he can. But we'll see what's going to happen here. There is a world where like a 2 town center timing attack works somewhat on this map. You can see this gold mine over here is a little bit of a weak spot. This gold mine over here is a little bit of a weak spot as the Promethean offspring does spot these villagers over here, and Skady says, should I stay here or not? Is the big question. Now, Skady, he's got units, so he can defend this. Cheeky walls could come up as well, but looks like Redo gets his town center up. The Chiron coming over onto this position is going to get taken down nicely here by Redo. Normally, this Chiron is really, really annoying for Atlantean to deal with because it's 5.5 speed and it can just kind of run rings around these Murmillo. But with the Murmillo hero, they're able to catch up just a little bit easier. And Skady is just going to be distracting non-stop with this Chiron. Nice play there. We do see the Terma retreat running through on this location here. We'll see. The thing is, did Terma even beat Toxotes? Maybe. I don't know. I don't even know. I think it's a really, really tough thing to make work for the Oranos, but we'll see how it's all going to go. as Ridu is just going full population, it seems, in this classical age. We see the units now going to circle around and attempt to raid this location. Skady sitting idle here. He should be over here defending this location. No wall on this location here is going to allow these Terma to sneak in, get some villager kills over here. We do have the 14 seconds left on this shockwave as well, as this villager does end up getting taken down. The villagers are going to be retreating away, so one villager kill there for Ridu as he's attempting to chase this one down. The Toxotes come in. The Terma will be pulling back. These two Toxotes over here getting a little bit out of position. Will he be able to snipe that? Yes, he gets one kill there, going for a second one. There is still the shockwave here if he wants to. He's going to be retreating away. Does lose a Terma there. Picks off two Toxotes for one Terma. Not sure it's exactly a good trade or not, but it is a trade nonetheless. As Ridu is going to be pushing in onto this location, looking to hit the gold villages here. Nice little find here for Ridu. He's not going to quite be able to do too much damage here. The Terma losing a lot of HP there to the town center as they're trying to pick some stuff off as a stable trying to get thrown down on that location over here. As Ridu here still pumping out villages left, right, and center, trying to make this work as best as he possibly can. And we do see the third town center now coming down for Ridu in a bit of a strange ordering here, but he has gotten a lot of pressure done with his army, so it's not like he hasn't been making army. And this play should theoretically allow Ridu to defend this location over here, as the Terma getting some good damage over here. Ridu 117 of 130 population. Skady, on the other hand, 107 of 130 population over here, as the units will move over. They do spot the villager. The town center is going to get caught out here, as Ridu, he needs to get his units out to grab this town center up, and we do see a big restoration getting thrown down here a little bit early, you'd have to, if you ask me, as these Toxotes, they're getting carved up here as the hoplites trying to push over onto this location, as this citizen over here is getting chased down. We'll see if Ridu can hold on here while this is all going on. He's got a lot of resources in the banks, trying to make some farms now to continue going on here, as over here we do see the villagers trying to grab this elephant, as we see three Terma harassing that location over there, as the hoplites doing as much damage as they possibly can onto these Terma. The Prometheans are starting to come out here though, as the Chiron comes over and he says, Prometheans, I can kill those off really easily, as he's trying to make that work, but not yet able to do that there. As the Promethean wanders over onto this position, going to attempt to take down these villagers here as best as he possibly can. The Chiron does end up getting taken down on that position there, as the citizens are going to be coming back over onto this town center to try and grab that one there. Ridu not actually paying attention, as these Toxotes might actually get a villager kill or two, but we'll see the town center might get up in time, as the pressure is now going to come over onto this location. We see the Terma, they will be moving over here. They will chase down these Toxotes. Valor gets dropped. The citizen heroes come through, and the town center will get grabbed there, as the villagers moving over here for Skady. Skady, he's still not in the next age, which is a little bit surprising here. He's still going full unit send at this point, trying to hunt as much as he can, as this Terma somehow, just a lonely Terma, managing to pick off a villager over there. A little bit surprising, as the villagers onto this location now for Skady. One thing you do have to do when you go onto a secondary gold mine is wall this up, and Ridu spots it immediately. As he comes through, he starts targeting down those villagers, as the villagers are going to be retreating back here. And now we'll see Ridu moving up to the top location, looking for something to take out. We see the Toxotes and the hoplites pushing through here. We'll see how things are going to eventuate here, as the villagers do get taken down. Villagers pulling all the way back over onto this gold mine over here. We'll see what's going to happen here, as the manor does get taken down. Now the Terma going straight after these villagers here. One villager dead. Two villagers dead. Ridu's raids in this game have been absolutely brutal, but you have to ask the question, where are Skady's walls? Where are Skady's walls? These Terma are having complete reign over they just walk through here and just pick off villagers left, right, and center. They walk straight past those sentinels. The sentinels aren't hitting them at all. Look over here. Look at this beautiful surround here by Ridu, getting so much damage done with those Prometheans there, as the Ajax a little bit. Like, I mean, the Chiron's not here to help out with this one. If the Chiron was here, he could easily turn around and take that fight. But without the Chiron there, he's not able to do so, as these Terma are still chasing villagers here. Pick off another villager over on this location there. Nice play there by Ridu, as he's continuing to pick villagers off. 10 HP villager does manage to get away with its life there. as Ridu's retreating back. Ridu now looking like his economy getting huge. He's able to go up through Thea in this position here as Skady. After all is said and done, he managed to get some real good damage done in the early stages of the game, but it's just not working out for him here. As Ridu is getting further and further ahead in this game, drops the Dryad at this point here. The Hesperus tree to get the Dryads out, as the Symphalian bird going to be flying overhead. There is a Chiron over here, so he does have to be a little bit careful of that one there, as the Chiron will start attacking that Symphalian bird, but it retreats nicely. The Term still getting raids over here as a handful of hoplites will push over here to start taking this down. But if Ridu hits and runs this, which he can do, he can actually win this fight with some speed over there, as Ridu still defending on this position. He even threw up a watchtower here just to be as defensive as he possibly can. He's almost at full citizens here, you'd have to expect. As Skady is doing everything he possibly can to win on this hill. I love this positioning. I'm pretty sure that this hill is big enough to get a what do you call, an extra 2.5 times bonus damage here for those medium Toxotes here, as the or 0.25 I should say, not 2.5, 0.25 times bonus there, or 1.25 times bonus. That's the whatever. Anyway. The Toxotes here trying to hold on as the Dryad's pushing forward here, as it looks like Ridu is starting to get out some units that he really needs, and a very, very aggressive palace getting thrown down over here by Ridu. We'll see if he's going to be able to make that work, as the units over here for Skady are getting pushed back. Is Skady able to get next age or not? Answer, not just yet. We've got these farms. That's the weirdest granary you'll ever see. Why did he throw the granary? I don't know, but he needs to throw granaries on his farms a little bit better. His economy is huge right now. He's got all of the villages he needs at this point. So what Skady needs to do most, first and foremost here, is get heroic age and try and hold on to a gold mine here as best as he possibly can, so that he can get mythic age and defend this. He needs to make sure this town center doesn't get snuck or anything like that. We do have the Oracle Scout checking that one out over there, as this palace getting thrown up over here for Ridu as fast as he possibly can, I should say, as the Symphalian bird will end up getting taken out over here. It does get destroyed. Palace just about to pop here for Ridu, as the villager's going to pop forward here for Skady, but this is too little too late there by Skady, as it looks to me that this palace is well and truly up. Ridu here is going up through Hecate already, ladies and gentlemen, whereas Skady, he's still not able to click up through to the heroic age. He's spamming out units as best as he can, but he's just, I mean, he's probably trading completely fine here, you'd have to guess, but he's just not able to pump these units out as fast as Ridu can. You kind of need to have yourself, if you're on 2 town centers fully populated, you kind of need to have yourself 10 military buildings. As a general rule of thumb, 5 military buildings per town center is a really, really good way to keep that in your back of your mind, to make sure that you're not going to be in these positions where you've got resources, but you can't spend them here. As you see a temple getting thrown up on this position over here, and Ridu pulls ever so slightly back. Now, the easiest way here for Ridu to play this going forward is going to be to just rush the Titan out. Tartarian Gate goes down. Citizens sneak around here to drop a palace onto this location over here as a potential. We are going to start seeing some Contarius raids coming through. Ridu does have access to Poseidon's secret here as well, going through Thea, so he can grab that if he so chooses. He can also get the Lance of Stone and make himself hero Contarius if he so chooses. But that's a little bit greedy there, if you ask me, as it looks like Skady is starting to get closer and closer to that fully populated army here. That's going to be really tough to deal with, but the Contarius come through. They spot this location over here. There is some wood chopping action happening over here, and when Hecate pops, Skady decides, nope, it's game over. GG. Ridu too active on this map. Skady, not enough walls here. The raids really, really hurt Skady here. If you take a quick look at the civilian unit count, you can just see, yeah, it's going up ever so slightly. It's never going down, but look at this point here. 62 villagers for so long here for Skady. He just wasn't able to get up to that 80 villager mark that he needed. And once you hit 80 villagers, that's when the resources start going back in the favor of, or at least they should, depending on which Atlantean civilization you're playing against. That's when the Greek player starts catching up on economy, is once you get to 80 villagers. Now, Gaia is the exception there, but we're not going to talk about Gaia today. But here, obviously Skady's problem was just losing villagers, and he just couldn't keep up in this game. And Rito just really showing the speed advantage of Atlantean, of Oranos, and making that work really, really nicely here. If you guys enjoyed this game, please consider hitting the follow on the Twitch. If you're on the YouTube, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next game.